Hey guys and gals, what's going on, my beautiful freaks? It's Big E. I'm the head freak of Freak Town. Welcome back to the Ironman Challenge.
Well met.
Right there. Well, that's a thumbnail if I've ever seen one. That is Iron Woman. That's our Night Elf Hunter. This is the Ironman Challenge. On the Skull Rock server, World of Warcraft Classic Hardcore. This episode, we're heading back down to... this place, the Badlands, because we have a Coolant Heads quest. We need the higher level rock elementals, but at this point they are green to us, so that's a good safe quest for us to do. That's what we're going to do. One of my viewers, my friend, he left a comment saying, "I thought you would appreciate this," and it was a link. He was on the hardcore death log. He made it to level 60 on a warrior and completed five like individual sub challenges. My dude, if you happen to see this, the reason your comment didn't show up was because there was a link in it. I had to block links on the channel because for small YouTubers like me, well, all YouTubers, you have these, I don't know if they're bots, but they'll come by and they'll leave like a little short link and you click it and it's like a porn site or something, and I get in big trouble with YouTube. So it's automatically blocked. But when I look at my comments, it's in held for review. And I went over there and looked at it. I clicked on the link. I watched. So the guy, he offed himself at level 60 on a warrior by drowning, but he held his mouse over each of the achievements. He did the bloodthirsty on a fucking warrior where he completed no quests. You talking about a badass grind? Hats off to you, man. I was really impressed to see those. So he just killed fucking mobs. No groups, nothing like that. He also did not change out of battle stance at any point during the entire run. He did. And then he had a couple more. They were profession related. Can't remember what they were. So I went to approve that comment, my friend, and I was going to show it. I was going to give you a big shout out and show it. It was really impressive to me. But when I approved it, I can't see the comment anymore. It's just gone. So I'm real sorry about that. If you want to try again, please do. I'd love to, like, if you post it again, maybe it goes to held for review. But what I'll do is I'll just have the video open, and show people. It was just awesome, just super impressive, man. I can't remember the name or anything like that. I was going through comments but I did watch the video clip. Pretty awesome. And what a legend to get your character to 60 like that and then purposely drowned. Tauren Warrior, it was. Absolutely insane. Oh, we can get some of the stuff we need up here. So we can get them here. Wait. Yeah, we can get them here or here. Well, let's choose here. Let's get into that. I don't know why this is green. These are yellow mobs here. Doesn't matter. We're safe doing this now. Anyway, like I said, hope you guys and gals are doing well. I've been a recording maniac today. Trying to get out a little bit ahead. Got some breathing room now. Just for a short period of time. So it dropped one of the Let's Plays. We will be revisiting Skyrim. I had a lot of fun with that Let's Play. It just didn't seem like it was really going anywhere. And it wasn't really getting any views. So I'm not sure what we're playing right now. We may have started it. We might not have started it, but I probably have put a poll out with like 5 games. I'm definitely down to try more stuff. And because I'm a lunatic, I think I have decided, so there was a poll out on the channel when Cataclysm comes out on the 20th. I asked, what should I play, Worgen or Goblin? Worgen, at the time I'm recording this, which is May 8th, probably several days ago for you, Worgen was winning by quite a bit. I think I'm probably going to do a side-by-side Let's Play, and I'll probably do Goblin and Worgen for Kata. I don't know how far I'll go with it, but we'll see. We'll have some fun. I at least want to do those starting zones and experience the starting zones there. Both of them are very unique and very interesting in their own right. Oh, I think I know what's wrong here. It sounds low, and that's because... Yeah. It's so weird. All of these other settings will stick, except for the music volume. This one, by default, automatically goes to 10 when you log out. I have to come in and turn it down. All of the other stuff in here sticks. I guess it's a bug, but they've not... I mean, I doubt it's designed like that on purpose, but maybe it is. Anyway, they've not done anything about it. But I thought it sounded a little bit... like the sound sounded a little bit off there. Wondering if 25% is better. Gonna find out when I get out of combat. I guess it sounds okay. I think I turned that effects down because we were melee hitting and it was so loud. I was spamming it. There's one. Seems like a good balance right there with the music, the effects, and the voice, hopefully. I've noticed the last week or so of videos, my mic level, I don't know if it changed. It doesn't, it's the same decibel and everything over here in my audio mixer, but I was listening to part of some of the videos I've released, mostly because people leave timestamps. I don't really like watching myself, but my mic seemed low. Maybe I had it further away from my mouth. If it seems lower to you guys, please let me know, and I'll turn it up a bit. Because it's the same distance. I actually have it a little bit higher today than it normally is. I mean, like as far as the position of it, but I didn't change anything on it, but I did notice it sounded a little bit different. Pretty good mic, I gotta say. This is it's not a, it's not a superstar mic. It's a Yodo mic. I think it's the LCS3 tube something. I don't know, but it sounds pretty good, I think. I mean, I've got filters on it that I've added, but I think the quality of the mic is good. I mean, compared to, the $5,000 mics or whatever. I'm sure those are a lot better, but this is just a USB mic. Pretty cheap, and definitely does the job. We gotta heal our boy here. Let's heal it for the boy. Da-da. Da-da. Pretty shit drop rate, as always, but I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. Could be riding my bicycle for the next 3-4 days, maybe a week. I hope not more than that. To the gym and back in the mornings. My car is in the shop being worked on. Getting the head gaskets replaced, both sides, and the header gaskets replaced as well. Very thankful and excited and a little bit nervous about it all at the same time. I went and dropped it off this morning. My friend Heather followed me up and gave me the ride back. It was a lot further out than I thought it was. Because I don't like asking for help. I was just going to put my bike in the back of the car. Barely fits in the back of the car, by the way, and bicycle back, that would have been a huge mistake. It's just up and down hills, these big, giant hills, mile at a time uphill. It would have been brutal doing it. It was way further than I thought. So she followed me up. She just got herself a new car. Well, newish. It's pre-owned. Only one owner. An older couple had it. It's a Prius. I think it's a 2019. Not a Prius, a Kia Soul. It's a pretty cool car. It's kind of like a cubey shape to it. But it's got a nice big interior. It's 4 doors. Nice little hatch area in the back. They don't have a ton of power and all that, but like who fucking cares, right? It's great on gas. One of my channel members, I know also, Mr. Bill Willis, he has a Kia Soul as well. Says he loves it. Yeah, it's super comfortable inside. Hers is a stick shift. I haven't driven it yet. I kind of want to. Anyway, she's going on vacation for like, I think almost 3 weeks. She's leaving on the 11th, which is probably past by now. But she's going to Puerto Rico. Couple of different places there. She's going to do some snorkeling, and I'm pretty excited for her. I've only been on a couple of like actual vacations in my life. One of them was my honeymoon, so does that count? Maybe it does. It's the first place I'd ever gone. I'd never left North America. Went to the Bahamas. It was pretty fun. We stayed at a private little hotel with a private beach. I think it's called the Colonial. It's a pretty interesting... damn it. It's an interesting hotel. I think it's on the main island, Nassau. It was exciting for me and her. It's the first time... And we were very young. It's the first time either one of us had, been out of the country. But boy, man, I got to tell you, leaving the hotel, trying to walk around, not doable. Just not doable. You would just get accosted by the locals. It was bad. I almost got into like 3 fights trying to get guys to just like get the fuck away from me. They were so aggressive. So the first time we went out, We had just barely stepped foot out of the front door, and this guy comes up and he starts telling us the history of the island, walking beside us. And I'm like, that's okay, that's fine. He wouldn't stop. He just was walking. So I got between, it's just like an instinctual thing to do. I got between my wife and him. I mean, he seemed cool. Like, it was interesting what he was saying, but we were both not ready for it and just kind of nervous. He walked with us, I'm not even kidding, probably 10 minutes. That's a long time for somebody to be talking. Anyway, he finally finished up his thing. And he goes, okay, that'll be $20 for both of you. And I'm just looking at him like, what? $20 for both of you. And he's like aggressively like reaching towards me. And back then, this would have been in 1994. I was 24 years old. I was a completely different man. I was a different person. I would get into a fight the drop of a hat. It's just how I was. Not proud of it. I don't like it, but so he's like aggressively like had his hand out for money, and I slapped it away. And I like lost it. I was like, get the fuck out of here. We didn't ask for your thing. And he was so fucking pissed and offended. But I think he could see that I wasn't like, he wasn't going to get any fucking thing. He got a little aggressive and irate for just a minute. And then he started cussing but he did leave. Back then, I was ripped. I was shredded back then. I mean, I'm way bigger now than I was then, and I'm way stronger, but I would lose my temper so quick. But that's how it was. That was like, we tried to go out that one day, and then we never left again. Later on in the day, I'm not even kidding, I made the mistake of asking somebody if they knew where an ATM machine was, because we couldn't find one. This was before cell phones. This was before you could look up whatever you wanted and it would tell you where to go. So I asked this guy, and he looks at me and he goes, you have an ATM card? And I was like, yeah. Like, so my red flags are up, like, right away. He's like, it's this way, follow me. So this guy proceeds to take us down off the street immediately, down this back alley. And he's out ahead of us a little bit. And Kimberly, my wife, she's like grabbing my arm. She's like, Eric, no, this isn't right. I was like, yeah, you're right. We just turned around and left. He never said anything. He just kind of like watched us. Well, I guess, I don't know. I was checking over my shoulder, but he never did anything. There can be a rare here. I think starting in Burning Crusade. I don't think it's here in Classic. It might be. I gotta be on my toes just in case, though. See, I have no idea why this is green, but these mobs are our level. They hit pretty hard. Anyway, I don't know why I got onto that subject. Oh, because my friend Heather's going on vacation. She took a trip back in, I think, January as well. I think she went out snorkeling. Actually, I think it was... Oh, it was a couple months ago.
Well done.
Oh, there we go. We're finished. Yeah. Alrighty. Let's go turn this in. This goes right up here to the goblin. Anyway, we had a good time for the most part. I've told this story before. I'm not really a drinker. I mean, I used to drink when I was younger, just because. We'd go out to bars, play pool, and, I'd have drinks and stuff, but I've never been a big drinker. But when part of the hotel package, my mother-in-law paid for the whole thing. They They had money. We did not. If the bill had been on my family, we would have had oatmeal, maybe a hot dog in the front yard. It would have been ridiculous. Anyway, so part of the package, we got there, they handed us this book, this coupon book, and I didn't really know what it was or pay attention to it. Turned out, so the hotel had a, a private pool and all that, and you could get in the pool, and they had a bar, like you could swim up to the bar. It was full of drink coupons, just free drinks. I'd never had a pina colada in my life. But I was in the Bahamas. I was 24 with my young wife. I probably drank that evening, I probably drank 20, 25 pina coladas because I don't know if you've ever had a pina colada. It tastes like candy. It's like fucking milkshake. I got so fucking hammered. And it came on all of a sudden. Kimberly's like, you're drinking a lot of those. Like free coupons, bro. These I don't even know if I knew there was alcohol in it. All I remember is I was in the pool, chilling, getting sunburned, and it went from wow, I feel like I've had too much to just barely being able to speak. It was ridiculous. I was so hungover the next day.
My, you're a tall one.
Anyway, here's your bracers.
All righty then. Off and away.
Okay, we're not going to do that.
Be seeing you.
Although I could probably just pick that stuff up and... Oh, what is this?
Salutations.
Oh, well, I mean, I guess I could buy these. But I don't think it's worth it.
Be seeing you.
All right, well, I guess we're done here. That's we're only just over 20 minutes in. What else do we have? Not ready for that. I can turn in a quest down here in Booty Bay. Oh, these are all Searing Gorge quests. Pretty close. I can't believe we're at the point where we're almost ready to go to the hinterlands. We can actually go to the hinterlands in Searing Gorge and places like that. Fellwood, what's Fellwood? Is it 50 to 60, right? Oh, it's 48 to 55. We're not ready for Fellwood. 55 to 60 is Winter Spring. We'll probably end up hitting level 60 in a place like, Ajara. Kind of forgot about this. We could hit it in Winter Spring, but usually where people hit it is up here in the Plaguelands. Eastern is probably where we'll hit it. That's where we hit it on the Troll Hunter. Anyway, let's roll up. We'll roll back to Loch Madon, and we will take a fly down to Booty Bay, I guess. We might just grind out some mobs or something. Can also go to Rutherand Village. That's on the other side of the Azeroth, though. Or we could just go to Gadget Sand. That's also on the other side of the world. We'll figure it out. It's just a handful of us left out here. I mean, it feels that way. I don't know. Every time I look at the social tab and go to who, there's always at least 50 people. It only shows 50. It means there's more than 50 people on, but it's always full. I have been on servers where I've done this, looking at who's on the server, and there's like 2. Like, real bad. And Blizzard wants to charge you $25 to put you on a more populated server, right? That should be their job to do that, but no. You find yourself on a dead server? Too bad. It's so shitty, man. I've seen all kinds of Horde. Yeah, I'll never do that again. I'll never, ever pay for a server transfer again. I'm still salty about the... I've done it twice, and I'm still salty about it. The thing about it, you have to do your homework beforehand. I got so upset. I actually got a refund for one of them because you can purchase the transfer, boom, instantaneous. You give them $25. What they do not show you is what servers you could potentially go to. They also don't show you what servers you cannot transfer to. So you're just doing it blind. You know, you really have to do your homework and look all this shit up, and it's not easy to find. Blizzard themselves don't, it seems like they don't have it easily or readily available for you. But I was going to transfer the Troll Hunter off. He's on this server. And I went to do it, bought it, and...
How are you?
What are we going to do here? That is a long fucking flight, man. Tell you what, we're going to go to Menethil. It's quicker. We'll go across, and I can go from Ratchet to Booty Bay.
Very good.
But the servers I wanted to go to, you can't transfer a character there. But they don't tell you that. So I sent an email, or I opened a ticket with a GM, explained it, and I was actually able to get a refund. But I pretty much griped. I said, this, you should really have, you should be able to see where you can transfer before you pay the money. You know? You're just going in there blind, which is kind of, I don't know, it seems a little bit, I don't want to say predatory, but it's fucking shady as hell as far as I'm concerned. Oh my God, I almost spilled it. Almost spilled it. Don't forget Mother's Day coming up on the 12th. I'm a little bit ahead. This could be around that time, a day after the day. Mother's Day is on the 12th, Sunday. Wish them happy Mother's Day. Get them a card. I don't know. You do something better than that. I got my landlord, Christina, a card. She's a fairly new mom. I got my friend Heather a card. Her son's grown, but she's still a mom. My mom is pretty long past. My dad passed very early, too. My dad passed in 93. I was 23 years old. My mom passed at the end of 2009, December. Both pretty young. I mean, my dad was real young. My dad was 42, I think. All my grandparents have passed. Some of my aunts. And one of my cousins. So I'll tell you what. Oh my God, can I make this? This goes to Rut Thuran. We have a quest. Well, this doesn't go to Rut Thuran. It goes to Dark Shore, but we can fly. That's going to pull off 100%. 100% that's going to leave. Oh, ho, 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 we got it. I love it. Yeah, we have a quest to turn in. I think it's the egg. Or something. Oh, it's this. It might be this care package. I won the bid for the Bloodstone ore, so we can turn this in Booty Bay. I just put, instead of just buying it, I think they wanted a gold 25 or something. I got it for a gold 1 silver, I think was the bid. I think it was worth it. We can just get that quest done now. Pretty easy. How you doing? Look at that gear score, 823. That seems pretty good. We have none because we don't have any stats on our gear. It's kind of hilarious. Our item level is 26. And we're level 25. Let's check out our stuff here. Holy shit. All purples? I think you jumped too soon there. Look at that shit. Oh, she's got a blue belt. That's interesting. I mean, not really. 2 blue trinkets. Fucking stacked, man. It's something I've never had. I've never really had really good gear. I've had a couple of best in slot pieces, but not many.
How may I help?
I think the best gear I ever had, and this is going to sound ridiculous, after Classic first came out back in 2019, I had a best in slot on my Warlock from Molten Core. I think it was best in slot. Can't remember what it was. I've never been good at that, knowing where something comes from or even what it is. I've had all purples before and legendary. They weren't the best purples, though. That was on my Gnome Warlock. And I don't really have any interest in the War Within. I think what it is I just don't really have... I'm so far removed from that story. Not that I've ever been a lore person or followed the story that closely, but I gotta be honest, I think that happened to me during Mist of Pandaria. I was not happy with... I mean, I actually liked that expansion. I ended up liking it. I hated it at first, but it just... I didn't get the fucking pandas. A fucking spider. Oh, it's not a spider, it's a bug. I was about to lose my shit. I just didn't get the fucking pandas, and I didn't like the Horde and Alliance were working together.
I am listening. Farewell.
But I ended up liking that.
Goodbye.
For the most part. I did some PvP. I was mainly just doing it for achievements, but I thought the zones were pretty interesting. But I kind of stopped
Greetings.
Following very closely.
Good luck.
Around that time. Okay, so hold on. What are we going to do here? What am I doing? Okay, we can go... The rest of this episode, unfortunately, is probably just going to be traveling. Tempted to go to Ajara, but we're at the bottom there. So, never mind on that. I can't believe I still can see these quests down here. This would be the kind of the place to come If I wanted some really easy quests, I don't really want to go back to Desolus. We're 5 levels above the max there. All right, well, I guess I'm going to keep flying. I'll keep flying to Ratchet. We'll go to Booty Bay and turn that quest in. So I guess it's just going to be chit-chat. Yay! Chat us uppy. If we have time, we'll just, I don't know, slay some pirates or something. Just do a little grinding. Got one of my viewers doing, one of my subscribers doing the
Ishnu Allah.
Ishnu Allah. Look at this ridiculous fucking flight path, man. You explain that to me? I wonder if this is because I don't know this, the Ajara path. 12 fucking minutes?
Farewell.
All right. See if I can find this comment. That's been uploaded. Let me see if I can find this really quick. He is doing the Bloodthirsty challenge. See if I can find it. Something has happened with my notifications, man. It's so screwed up. It really is. Yeah, it's not going to show me. I don't know who it was. I don't know what's going on there. Something is definitely going on, though, with the way that sorry about the bump in the mic. When I look at my notifications, it's not the same. The number doesn't add up to how many comments I have, and when I click on it, it just doesn't show me most of the comments, period. So, anyway, somebody is doing the Bloodthirsty challenge, one of the subscribers on the channel, on a warrior. Hats off to you, man. That's a pretty damn rough one. Yeah, so no quests, just grinding mobs. Going to do it on a warrior, I do believe. Let me know how far you get. Let me know how that goes. I hope you go all the way, dude. For sure. I've barely eaten today. It's 8 p.m., just after. Probably just hang it up in Booty Bay. We'll turn his quest in and chill out in the inn. Gonna cook something up in the air fryer. I don't really like eating too late. It's not, I don't think it's the best for you, but it depends on your schedule and when you're going to bed, really. I was reading, I've been reading, getting into a lot of different books lately. I'm trying Tolstoy's Anna Karenina, but I like it, but I'm putting it on hold temporarily. My friend Heather let me borrow A Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, or to the Universe. I've never read that. And it's supposed to be a really funny, clever book. And so far it's good. I've just started it. Just started it a few nights ago. Get really close right there. I think we touched the ground. Doesn't seem that long ago we were just running around down there. Stone Talon Mountains, man. Been up in that cave. On some character, I was thinking there might be a rare in there or a chest. A great place for either one of them, but we didn't see anything. See if we see anybody down here in the Charred Vale. Oh, a couple of dead harpies. Somebody's down there. Yeah, somebody's doing it. Be careful. She's a dangerous one down there. Look at all that crap. So much shit down there. Da, 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 da. Can't stop thinking about my car. Just don't want anything. I don't know. I don't know what I'm really worried about. But it's you know, it's quite a bit of trust you're putting in somebody you don't know. I mean, it's a business and he's a mechanic. The guy owns the place. He's a really young guy. I mean, to me, he's young. You know, he's probably, he looked like he was in his late 20s, maybe early 30s at most, which to me is young. I don't know what I was expecting, but I talked to the guy this morning. He said he's actually going to have help on it. He's going to call in, because it's a pretty big job, pulling the heads off an engine block, replacing the head gaskets. Pretty big job. What I'm really hoping is that the engine block is fine. It's going to be worst case scenario if there's damage, if the block is warped or cracked. That's going to be a big problem. Somebody out here too, killing stuff. But yeah, at first I was thinking he'd have to pull the engine out, but he said you don't. It's not what you do initially. You just pull the two heads off of each side. They take them to a machine shop and they make sure they're level, and they'll probably resurface them. I hope he doesn't do anything that's not necessary, because it's very expensive. But yeah, he'll just pull them off, so it makes me feel a lot better. I was thinking you had to pull the whole engine out of the car, because then you have then you have to match. You got to, when the engine goes back in, you have to match it to the drivetrain, transmission, all that, and it's, I don't know. I don't think it's that easy to do, but what do I know? Not much room in that engine compartment, though. Things are pretty tightly packed in there. But I was kind of glad to know that he's having help on it. He said he was going to call somebody else in or something, which, I don't know, the more the merrier, as far as I'm concerned. I was really surprised how quickly he said he could get it done. I hope it stands to be true. He said it might just be a few days. So. Felt like I don't know. I felt so poor when I took it to him. I had to show him like how to get the hood open. There's literally a shoelace. There's a bootlace. You have to pull a string through the headlight. It's tucked under the headlight. You have to pull a string to pop the hood because the hood release cable it popped off at the hood and came through the cab and all that. I think he's going to replace that for me. I have a new one I got for $12 or something, and I showed it to him in the passenger seat. So I had to go through all this stuff. It's like, here's how you get the hood open for right now. I said, if you don't mind, obviously charge me for it, but if you could replace the hood release cable, that would be great. I don't know if he's going to do it, but there's a big hole. Well, not a big hole. There's a hole like this big towards the front of the car on the hood. I had to cut it to get to pop the hood open. The radiator fan is hot wired. It's manually, I had to manually wire it to the battery. So there's an on-off switch in the cab. So it's like, after you get the heads put back on, if you have to run it or test it, here's the radiator switch. Those things usually cut on by themselves. Not even usually. They are designed to cut on when your car's temperature gets to a certain point. It's done through the computer. a little different on older cars, but I mean, that's an older car. But before they had computers in cars, it was a little bit different. I think it was a thermostat that drove the fan or something. It may have actually just run all the time is probably how that worked. But I'm hoping that's not going to be a problem after. If it is, I'll have it rewired maybe. It really does need to be wired into the... Well, I don't know. I have complete control over it. I can turn the fan on immediately. I don't have to wait for the car to get warm before turning the fan on. I can just turn the fan on immediately, and it seems like it would be more efficient to have the engine running a little bit cooler sooner. I don't know. Some people claim that some of those older, like my engine's an LS4. There's like the LS1s and the LS4. They run better with heat in them. I don't know, but I've heard that statement before. I don't know what degree of heat you're talking about, though. I mean, engines, it's basically a small fucking furnace, right? Anyway, I had to show them all this, like, gimmicky shit. Yeah, really young guy. Good for him, man. He's got his own repair shop and... But yeah, hopefully it goes well and I can get awesome thumbnails here, potentially. I'll get it back maybe the beginning of the week. Maybe this weekend would be fantastic, but I told them don't worry about, rushing. Take as long as you need. If you need a couple days more, I'd rather you take your time and, get it done. Don't try to, I didn't tell them that you don't rush or anything. I just said, just doesn't matter. Just long as it takes. However long it takes is how long it takes. If you call and say it's going to be a few more days, that's absolutely fine. Because I expected to not have the car for like a month. There's another place here in Silver City that can do a job like that, but they're booked 6 months in advance. I thought they were even further, but it's like a minimum of 6 months. If you have a major engine repair, they're going to have your car, which is crazy. That is a long time. Alrighty, let's go to Booty Bay. I'm actually wondering if this was quicker. Well, it's I think the most direct thing we could have done. Dan Mania, level 25. He's targeting pirate ships. Interesting name for a player. Who's crying? Oh, no, there's two people here. Oh, here we go. Drusilla. From the same guild there. I love this time of day or night, evening in the game. You get these awesome horizons and all these cool colors. I did my first encounter, I think it's called. It's like an instance, a single player in New World today. That's probably already come out. Had a lot of fun. It was interesting. Fought this boss, had like 3 different abilities that it did, called a couple ads and stuff. It's pretty cool. There's pirate ships.
Hello.
What are you doing there? That is a pathetic cry that the female Tauren have there. Thank you very much. Blessing of Kings. Ah, that is a good one. It's only 5 minutes, but I can't have it because this is the Iron Man challenge. We can't have any fun in the Iron Man challenge. No buffs. Let's go turn this into the Freak Meister. The Meister of Freak.
Yo!
I've got a report for you, sir.
Glad I could help.
Alrighty. Got a quest up here as well. Oh, this is go back to what you call them? Yeah, Classic. Yeah.
Time is money, friend.
I got your bloodstone ore.
Hurry back. Keep it real.
I guess we'll pick this up just because it's at the rebel camp up there. It's easy XP.
Hurry back.
Why not? Why not? All right, let's chill out. We'll have a seat right here. Well, that'll do it for this one. I appreciate you hanging out for a little bit with us. Sure do. You guys and gals take care. Iron Woman and myself, we'll catch you in tomorrow's episode.
Goodbye.
Peace.